Hi, gamer. Hi, gay ginger. Trademark. I am not turning my camera on tonight because I just got out of the shower and I did not have any time to put makeup on. So I'm just gonna be chatting. Just gonna be having a conversation. Just gonna be chilling. Hello. What was I doing? Oh, I was doing the Thieves Guild. Hi, Stargazer. How are y'all? Happy Thursday. Oh, that's right. I had to get the boots of Spring Heel Jack. Who up getting the boots of Spring Heel Jack? Hi, Panic Mobile. What's up? I am just busy working on videos and stuff. My latest video about the action movies, I needed to get 50,000 views so I can get paid. So I probably got to do like a, hey, in case you missed it, post. Oh, I'm launching my merch tomorrow, my first wave of merch, so that's fun. I've been procrastinating on that for like 2 years, um, so that's cool. I'm trying to save up money this summer to visit Japan in September, so flights to Japan, there and back. Like the total cost of flights to Japan is going to be about the cost of like 1 month of my rent, so. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but this is New York rent we're talking about. Will I vlog Japan? Okay, so I have an idea for a video that I'm gonna do. I want to do a video kind of comparing and talking about the history of the movie theater in Times Square and the movie theater in Shibuya. Because those are two of the most iconic squares in the world, and I need a good video excuse reason to write off part of the trip on my taxes. So that's what's going on. I'm also working on a video right now. I'm still invisible. Also working on a video right now about the movie They/Them. The Kevin Bacon horror movie They/Them. Which is a movie that exists, that was made and created. Am I still invisible? No. No! How do I... Oh, I'm still invisible. I don't want to be invisible. What are my opinions on other... Why am I wearing no pants? Girl, put pants on. So, I never played Elder Scrolls 1 or 2 or 3. And, Skyrim I played a lot. I played a lot of, like, I mean, not a lot, but, like, I fully beat Skyrim to the, like, most you could beat it. Like, I got every single PlayStation trophy in Skyrim. So I, like, thoroughly beat Skyrim. No, you need pants. It's cold in Oblivion. Not as cold as, Skyrim, but, you know. Anyway, how are y'all? Am I wearing no shoes? Oh no, I'm wearing, like, where's all of my clothes? Battles? What? You're just making up words now. I never played Elder Scrolls Online either. I recently started playing Fallout 76 though, because I heard they made it like because I heard it's like an actual game now, and I can confirm it is a game now. I avoided it when it came out, obviously, because people said it was unfinished, but I got around to it. Okay, I gotta lock in. Because I really want to finish playing Oblivion so I can start streaming other things, but Jeez, I forgot how fast I am in this game. I forgot my speed is like at max. I gotta go to Phoenix, Arizona next week. Shout out Phoenix, Arizona. Um, right, Puppet? I'm playing it now, and I'm like, there's still not a lot of NPCs, but it lore-wise, it makes sense why there's not a lot of NPCs. Um, and in some ways, actually, they like messed up the lore by adding NPCs, because like in the main story, you're like, oh, the Brotherhood of Steel was here, but they've been wiped out and they left the region. And then all the like stories, like, oh yeah, the Brotherhood of Steel has like mysteriously disappeared, and it's like, no, they're right there. The base is right there. Like it's like they had all these like, oh, where did this group go? Where are the responders? Like they're right over here. They moved like half a mile away. Like it's not. uh but I like the vibe. I just love the fact that it takes place in West Virginia. Like what a place to set a video game. Is any other video game ever made set in West Virginia? I like that the radio has Country Roads. Not the original. They have like a
Well
cover
met.
of Country Roads, but it's Country Roads. Uh, get up, puny Onkus. I gotta talk to you.
I can see you are a kind soul, gentle lady.
Oh yeah, they got Mothman. You can fight Mothman. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff to it. It's obviously not as good as like a mainline game, but
I can help. He is an odd one. Thank blessings of Stendar upon ye.
wait, did he tell me where to find him? Or I gotta talk to more people? No, I gotta go over to the Plaza District. But yeah, I gotta go to Arizona next week for my brother's college graduation. Which, good for him. Glad he's graduating. Glad I get, to be with family and stuff, but the graduation ceremony is gonna be on Monday and it's outside. In Phoenix. Outdoor graduation ceremony in Phoenix. Ugh. I'm like sweating already. Why couldn't my brother have gone to school like somewhere that's not in the middle of the desert? Oh, your message is getting cut off. I gotta pull up your chat on my phone. Hold on. Ugh, hold on, I'm just gonna plug my computer. I'm also still working on my Danny DeVito video. I watched another shit movie today that had Danny DeVito in it. Hold on. I'm trying to pull up y'all's the chat so I can talk to all, however many of you there are here. Who is here? Come on, please load my chat. I want to see the chat. My internet has been slow, or not. My whole internet, my YouTube has been slow today. What the freaking heck was I doing? Hi, 14 people. Okay. So I have to. I'm like Scooby-Doo, looking for clues. Hi, Fishy Boy, Puppet, Gay Ginger, Fuzzy Numbers, Chris, Panicmobile, Stargazer. We got a whole... John Young, hello. Have I watched the Evil Dead Burn movie trailer? No, I have not yet. I've seen the original Evil Dead trilogy and nothing past that. I have a conspiracy with the government. Yeah, don't tell me about it. It's like, and I've had to explain this to people. I'm like, me posting, like, I cannot post constantly. Because people ask me all the time, they're like, please post for me, please post for this family. And I'm like, I wish I could. But if I post more than like once every few days, then YouTube like low-key shadow bans me. And it's like really frustrating. Yeah, go drive, Puppet. Puppet, can I tell you something? I haven't driven on a freeway in years. Living in New York, you don't really drive. The only time you really drive is when you're not in the city, is when you'll go on a trip and maybe you have to drive. But in New York, there's no driving. Not driving anywhere. I don't have a car. Well, Puppet, I feel for you. Pretty much all of America, a solid like 95% of America is not walkable. There is some things about cars that I miss. Like I miss the feeling of driving on the freeway at like midnight and listening to like music and just vibing alone in your car with all the lights and stuff. Like I miss that. But I don't miss everything else that comes with driving. Also, am I lagging? Because my stream says your current bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate, but I don't know if it's actually lagging or not. Trap door? Alright, I gotta... You've heard that Connecticut is just roads. Connecticut is basically one big town in the woods. Like there isn't really any space in Connecticut that is like uninhabited. There's woods everywhere, but all of it is technically part of some town. Like there really isn't any remote areas in Connecticut. Let me end this freaking desk. Alright, so that's not... Okay. Dylan, that's okay. Dude, I have a YouTuber friend, Nikki Carrion, who part of the reason why she moved to New York recently is because she couldn't drive, and she grew up in LA. That man did not just see me break into his house. That's okay, Mr. Duck Sauce. I also keep forgetting Thursdays. This is, compared to my movie streams, are much more formal, so to speak. Any advice before you get your learner's permit? When I had to get my driver's license in Texas, one of the first real driving instruction sessions I ever had to do, the driving instructor was a cop, a former cop or current cop. Dude clearly should not have been teaching driver's ed because that man could not stay calm. His first instinct when I screwed something up on the road was to start screaming at me, and it was enough to make me too scared to like touch a car again for like 6 months. I eventually did get my license, but it was like that was not fun. Like that guy was such a dick. Um, Earl himself. Okay, then where's the Earl? Alright, I gotta look up. That was my water bottle. I look up a freaking guide. Oblivion.
Looks like you're handy with a blade. Afternoon.
Let's see.
How are you?
Been better. How about you?
I've been better.
That's too bad.
Calendil runs a nice place at the Mystic Emporium.
Oh, duh.
Here's a good selection of soul gems and...
Oh, Gay Ginger. Are you in high
You
school?
don't belong here. Please, don't harm me. The master is not at home. The master is not at... Farewell.
Make me feel so old, except not really, but it's just crazy to me that people are still in high school. Like, what are you doing? Graduate already? I graduated like 10 years ago. Why don't you get around to graduating? Stop being young. Go get that degree and stuff. I'm just gonna make a mess in this guy's house. So I gotta... Um... Oh, you're so right. Senior year was so fun. Mostly because senior year I had first and second period off. So I just got to sleep in every day, and that made it a lot more tolerable. Why do you have raw meat on your table, sir? Where's this freaking man? Tell me, do the kids in high school these days still blast Drake all day, every day? You had no class after lunch, you just went home.
It is a privilege.
I thought you said I was breaking into this guy's house. Also, where is he? He's supposed to be here. Most of you hate Drake. Okay, well, when I was in school, people still like Drake. But I went to high school in Houston, where, he's like, oh, H-Town! So they had that going for them. I lived near a high school for a while in New York, and the kids would blast Drake on their way out the building, so I know that at least 4 years ago, kids were still listening to Drake at high school. I just remember being in high school and listening to streamers talk about their high school and being like, wow. And now here I am doing that exact thing.
Hi there.
Greetings, High Elf.
Greetings, High Elf. Where the fuck is this guy? This is stupid. Where is he? Okay. It's Turtis, which means Tuesday, I think. You live in a town full of rednecks and drug addicts. What state? 'Cause I went to high school in Texas, and but it was like suburban Houston, so the only drugs anyone was addicted to was like cocaine, and they kept it low key. Virginia. Oh, Virginia. All I know about high school in Virginia is what I learned from watching the Chris Chan documentary during quarantine. Hi, unknown unknown. Oh, there he is. Nope, that's the manservant. Where is the man? This is getting ridiculous. Is he? Oh, you live a county down for... Okay, so you know the lore. You're well aware of Ruckersville, Virginia. You met them before. Oh, no. You saw them at the... Oh, wait, I remember seeing photos of, like, Chris Chan spotted at Walmart after getting out of prison. Oh, jeez. Dang, Fuzzy. I didn't know that. I've seen you around a bunch. I didn't know that. I hope you're doing okay, all things considered. Hi, Leon Dion. I would go on camera. I'm normally on camera for these streams, but I just took a shower and didn't put any makeup on, so... Alright, I cannot find this man. I gotta go look this up. I'm trying to find a man named Jack Ben, and he's not showing up anywhere. Yeah, unknown Einen. I mean, I learned all the lore when I watched the documentary during quarantine, because it was quarantine, you know. I look beautiful without makeup. Okay, thank you, but self-consciousness is a real thing. There's plenty of videos of me. If you want to go see me, you can go see the other videos. I'm just here to chill. Where is this freaking man? He's just like not here. This guide says that he should be here. Why? Why did you regularly speak to Wings of Redemption? Unfortunately, I know his lore too. I'm all up to date on... Oh my gosh, what is happening? Why is this man just missing? Uh... This says, at 6 a.m. he'll enter the family crypt and stay there for 12 hours, but he's not there. Ugh, this is ridiculous. Oblivion.
Hey,
see, his man is here.
please. The master is not at home. He's out in the city tonight, searching for his supper. If you value your life, intruder, leave before he returns. The master is... Goodbye.
Wait until 10 p.m. and he'll spawn outside his door. Okay.
Hi there.
Is that him? Oh, finally.
When I saw the fiery take everything, just spare me. The family crypts are under the house. They give me the creep. Farewell.
Oh, finally. Okay. Dang. Okay, Leon Dion, I want to go to your... I'm going to stalk your YouTube channel for a second. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at your videos you posted like 8 years ago. Truth or Dare review, Gone Sexual. I'm not clicking on anything, but I love the titles of some of these videos you got here. Okay, I don't need that armor at all. I mean, same. 2018, we were all different people, let's be real. I saw a nostalgia post today for 2018, and I'm like, are we really doing this? When are we gonna get nostalgia posts for this year? Because I'm already nostalgic.
My children are starving. Please help.
Okay, well, so now the door is locked. Nostalgia post for see, when I was okay in 2016, there was nostalgia posts for like 2000. Everyone is nostalgic for whatever era they grew up in. Fuzzy, oh, you said you live in the Midwest. Are you like immunocompromised or do you have long COVID? Both terrible, but I'm just wondering. There's no other way in here, is there?
You're a fit one. Been running a lot?
Been running a lot? Yes, actually. Dorian's house. Okay, wait, so... Okay. I'm gonna need this guy to stop watching me. This is getting ridiculous. Alright. Thank you. No one saw me do this. Yeah, Leon, that's valid. What you said about being a movie critic on YouTube. That's why I'm not a movie critic. I'm a movie something. Hey, you know what? Listen, I've been saying this. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Not a vampire bard. Would you get out of here, vampire bard? Vampire bard, get out of here.
Blood. I need your blood.
Listen, I think that I would love... I've been saying this since RFK Jr. took over the health ministry, whatever we call it, health department. That man has the capability to single-handedly cause COVID too. And I'm telling you, if it happens, it's gonna be worse because people are not gonna. Well, maybe it's been long enough. Maybe they forgot. People are gonna just refuse to quarantine, and the government will just throw their hands up and say, "Oh, nothing we can do.
You're a traitor to your own race.
Nothing we can do." Oh my gosh. Okay, I contracted vampirism. I don't want to contract that. Oh, thank you. I try to treat social matters with seriousness. I get it wrong. I get stuff wrong sometimes. Okay, I do sometimes get stuff wrong. You know.
I fought mud crabs more fearsome than you. Whoa.
Rich people are already buying bunkers in the Midwest. Rich people have always bought bunkers everywhere. You ever played Far Cry 5? Actually, Far Cry 5 is about not rich people creating bunkers. Get out of here, doggy. Your Movie Sucks blocked you on Twitter because you posted his Moonlight clip about rap music. Alright, I have a story about Your Movie Sucks. I've never watched YMS, but he was one of the first decent-sized YouTubers who commented on one of my videos. He commented on my Oscars video when I first posted that 3 years ago. And he just said like, oh, great video. But at the time, I was like, oh my gosh, a big time YouTuber has watched my video. But honestly, I never watched YMS. Just not my thing. To anyone who just joined, by the way, I would love, I need some, my latest unscripted video about terrible action movies.
Well, look who we've got.
I needed to get 50,000 views so I can get paid. So, if any of y'all have a way, if any of y'all could share that video around, or just watch it, let it play a few times, that would be so helpful. I gotta get it to 50,000 views by the end of the month so I can get paid. It's all about the rent, y'all. All about paying my rent. Please do. I talk about a lot of masterpieces. I talk about Stuber. We got any big Stuber heads? Where are my Stuber heads? I talk about the Eternals. I talk about
Here. Am I supposed to be impressed?
no. I talk about you saw Stuber in theaters. Dude, Stuber? Stuber. The title of that movie was the best part of that movie. Yeah, I talk about some obscure stuff, but then I also talk about, G.I. Joe, Rise of Cobra. A lot of those videos are all about the edit, really. Shout out to my editor, my intern editor. Your brother and I were the only ones in the theater. Stuber is a type of movie that couples would go to in the middle of the night to hook up at because they know that no one would be there. I remember it was either someone I knew or maybe it was a video. I don't remember if it was someone I knew or it was a video. It was someone described going to see Mr. Popper's Penguins in theaters in like 2011 or whatever, the Jim Carrey movie with the penguins. And they were the only ones in the theater except for a couple in the back who was like actually having sex during the movie, like in the theater. You were a theater manager when Stuber came.
Where are you?
No, Jockman. Thought you were a coward. He was wearing the boots the whole time. Give me your gold. I'm taking your shit. I'm getting out of here. Zootopia 2. Okay, well, Zootopia 2 had people at it. No one was seeing Mr. Popper's Penguins back in the day. That movie was nothing. Thank you. I need... Listen, rent's expensive. You know what? I hate to say it.
Speak.
And I shouldn't be saying this, but if we got a COVID too, that would benefit me personally because YouTubers made a lot. YouTubers had a real moment during COVID 1. So if COVID 2 happens, then that would help me. Not to be selfish and not to be morbid, but I'm just speaking. I could make marginally more money, and isn't that what capitalism's all about? Making marginally more money at the expense of everyone else around you. Just in case the FBI is watching. Actually, I don't know anything. What is okay? I don't know anything about hantavirus. I'm seeing Outbreak on a cruise ship. Fuzzy, that is okay. Chat, let's talk. What were y'all doing during COVID? Because COVID was the era where I watched every movie. And I talked about this in a video at some point, one of my unscripted videos. But my routine during COVID was wake up, get a coffee and a bagel at my local bodega, take it back to my room, pick out a super famous movie I've never seen before. I'd go on Letterboxd and look at like, well, what are the most famous movies ever? And I'd pick one kind of at random, watch the whole thing. Then I'd take a shower, sit down and like try to apply for jobs, give up after 10 minutes, and
Have a seat, please.
then play video games and maybe watch another movie or two. During 2020, I watched like 500 movies or something. And played a lot of, like, I played through, like, the whole Yakuza series in 2020.
I assume you found...
Well, 2020 happened, so I graduated college in 2020. So I missed Zoom school. My college graduation ceremony was over Zoom. And it was funny because 500 Days of Summer, that was what, yes, I watched 500 Days of Summer during quarantine. I watched it at the beginning of summer. But it was, I was living in an apartment in Brooklyn. I had 2 roommates. Played a lot of video games, watched a lot of movies, tried to get a job. I ended up getting a job like January 2021. So toward the end of COVID, I got a job. But for a while, I was just unemployed and coasting off of the graduation gift money and just watching movies every day. Jeez. Oh, you're in high school too. COVID kids? I feel for y'all.
Capital. This may be the last piece of the puzzle. I am truly indebted to you. For now, here is your reward. Let us leave Gondredal's house and go our separate ways. We have overstayed our welcome.
Worst reviews, what's your job? Yeah, no, long COVID has like the person like, are y'all familiar with Physics Girl on YouTube? Is that her name? Physics Girl? Yeah, Physics Girl. Y'all familiar with Physics Girl? 3.5 million subs. She does videos about physics. From like 2021 up until 2 months ago, she had long COVID and was stuck in bed. She was in bed for 2 years. It was only in the last year or so that she finally recovered. It was so like, look up Physics Girl. She has 3.5 million. So she's big in the like science YouTube scene, in science tube. Doing video essays about physics topics, but she had long COVID for years and was bedridden from like 2022 to 2024, just like totally bedridden. She seems okay now. She posted her first like video essay in like 3 years a couple months ago, so she's back now. But they still have videos up of like Like they did a live stream of like, oh, 24 hours in her life, and it's just she's in bed the whole time. Like it was really like a first-hand account of like how terrible it was. There is a level of nostalgia for COVID, though, of course. Like, I don't want to be nostalgic for it, but I remember being in my dorm or in my room in New York watching, you know, the music video for the live performance music video for Blinding Lights by The Weeknd, where he's like dancing on top of this really tall building in New York, and there's like nobody there, no live audience. Jeez. Unknown Iden, where in the world are you? Yeah, no, honestly, Mr. Duck Sauce, like I relish getting to watch so many movies that year and play so many video games. Like my introvert self was just fine. Michigan? I have never been to Michigan. What do we think, chat? Should I go to Michigan? Yo, Mr. Duck Sauce. Wait. Same. Okay, so I played Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 1 during quarantine, and I haven't played it since then. But I finally was just recently was like, you know what? I want to play Rebirth, but I couldn't remember the Part 1, so I'm replaying Part 1 right now. I'm playing New Game Plus on hard mode. Because I want to get all the trophies and stuff, and then once I finish that, I'm gonna play the Yuffie DLC, and then I'm gonna go play Part 2, and then probably whenever Part 2 comes out, I'll go and go back and play, or probably whenever Part 3 comes out, I'll go back and play Part 2 again on hard mode. So I planning to do a PAX video. I mean, that was work, but there's no video to make there. I went alone. It's hard to make a video. Like if I went with like Kim or something, we could make a video, but just going alone, there was just not anything to do. So, but PAX was still work because I went and like networked. I met some other YouTubers there. I filmed me going down the slide.
Well met. Ah, yes.
So it was a work trip, for sure. And I played Final Fantasy 16 last year. 16 was great. I actually like 16. I like how epic it was.
I am eager to peruse your hall.
Ew, don't say that. You're eager to peruse my hall? PAX was great. I got recognized by like 8 different people at PAX. It was so fun. I love getting recognized. Final Fantasy 13. Alright, so this is going to say a lot about me. Final Fantasy 13 was my first Final Fantasy game. If you don't count Kingdom Hearts, which I don't. That's its own thing.
Don't forget, Chateau hide you.
Chateau hide me. Alright. I liked 13 when I played it, but also I was young and inexperienced and hadn't played any of the really good ones, so. Okay, so I gotta...
Well met.
Mr. Duck Sauce, I played Final Fantasy 13 1, 2, and 3, and I can tell you, it's been too long. I can't form a valid opinion on them. But I was one of the people who bought Final Fantasy 13 2 the day it came out. 13-2 has surprisingly a lot of like Pokemon elements to it, in that you can capture monsters and have them join your team.
What's your story?
You have my ear, citizen.
Where is the Gray Fox Messenger? Alright, chat, if I was to stream a Final Fantasy game, I bought the Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster Collection with like 1 through 6. Between Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, which of those should I stream? If I was to stream one.
I have another message from the Gray Fox. The Gray Fox requests a meeting. Please travel to Othralo's house in the Imperial City Elven Gardens.
I love how he is like looking at me from the side. I feel like that's kind of cinematic. The side profile image of him like sneaking me this information. 6. Okay, so 6 I tried to play in... Dang, okay, wait, so no, 13 was not my first one. 13 was the first one that I beat. 6 was the first one I actually played. But I got to the floating island and then got stuck because I was under-leveled and couldn't get off the island, so I gave up on the game there. I was playing it like on a Super Nintendo.
May shadow hide you.
Ooh, the ultimate heist. All right, let's do the ultimate heist.
Speak.
See, that's why I appreciate like remasters and remakes, stuff like that, because for the accessibility options. I recently played, and y'all, if y'all want to see, if anyone, I do this every stream, but if y'all want to see if y'all want to see my my gamer stuff, here's my PlayStation account. You can friend me if you want, I don't care. Do they want me to go down there? No. Where am I going? Here? Jade, that's awesome. Yeah, I recently played the Castlevania DS games. The like remaster collection. I also play the Game Boy Castlevania games too, but those have like a rewind feature, which is super helpful for those games for grinding purposes. And also because I wanted to speed through them, so I cheated on a lot of the bosses. I don't care.
Have a seat.
All right, I'll have a seat. I've been to Minnesota. I lived in Minnesota for 2 years as a kid. So I've been to Minnesota, and I have family there too. Been to Minnesota, been to North Dakota, been to Wisconsin, Never been to Michigan.
This is the big one. This is the heist that will be written about and talked about for decades to come.
Still need to beat
going
Baldur's
steal
Gate 3. I still
one
haven't
of the
played
Elder
Baldur's Gate
Scrolls
3.
from the
I play
Imperial
games
Palace. Are you ready
years
for this
late.
challenge?
I always play games years late. Why is my mom calling me? Hold on, my mom was calling me. Oh, just logistics for graduation ceremony.
There is no buyer. This is for glory, not for money. Our names will become legend. As for your compensation, I ask you to trust me. If my plan works, you will get a reward worth far more than mere money. Capital! I have worked for 11 years planning this heist. Sevilla's stone provided the last bit of information I needed. The Elder Scrolls are kept in the Imperial Palace, behind a door that cannot be breached. Sevilla's stone has revealed a path around this door. You will have to travel the
Yeah, if you're a
old
high
way.
school 2026,
Once
my
used as an
brother's a
escape route
college
for Imperial emperors,
2026.
it has been forgotten for centuries. To unseal
Do anything
the
for Mother's
entrance,
Day? Yes,
you must
me and
sneak
my
into the
brother are
basement
going
of the
to
palace
make
and
my
activate
mom
the
a
glass of
Mother's
time.
Day brunch.
Whatever
And also
that
give her
is.
cards and stuff, but we're going to make her a Mother's Day brunch.
In the Imperial sewers, here is the key for the
We're gonna
gate
do
to
it
that
all.
section of the sewers.
Eggs,
I picked the pocket
blueberry
of Okato
pancakes,
himself to get it.
mimosas, fruit,
My
other
scribe
stuff.
with Sevilla's stone has provided clues, but not the details. I know the tools you will need there, but not the obstacles themselves. The boots of Spring Heel Jack will allow you to leap to an unreachable
Games
place.
are too expensive. Yeah, that's why I
Also
usually buy
protect the
games like
arrow
years
of
late.
extra-
Also, games are usually not finished when they come out. Very rarely is a game actually finished when it's released.
Once you're inside the palace itself, you need to find the reading room. The blind priests will deliver a scroll to you there. I arranged for the notable
$56
Celia Cranwell
chocolates?
to want to read a particular Elder Scroll. Don't ask how. However, she will be unavoidably detained. You, as the Guildmaster, I am waiving blood price for anyone you killed during this heist. However, I can't stop the Watch from putting a price on your head. I've written it down for you in this book. I've chosen you because you are the best. Good luck.
Yeah, Mr. Duck Sauce. I'll probably have FOMO for GTA 6 but that game is so anticipated. And also I trust that game to be mostly finished when it comes out, so I might get GTA 6 close to when it launches. Probably not day one, but like maybe the first few months. I just went to Miami for the first time. Couple months ago? Yeah, a couple months ago I went to Miami for the first time. So I feel like I also just played Vice City for the first time in January, so I feel like I'm now appropriately prepared for GTA 6. I've done all my homework now. I saw Miami in real life, and I played Vice City. So now I can play GTA 6.
Remember,
All citizens
trespassing
are
in the
welcome
Imperial Palace is a serious
at
crime.
least on the first two
Do not
floors.
venture beyond the first and second floors.
Where am I? What? Where does the game want me to go? Anybody play GTA 2? I don't know a single person who ever played any of the top-down GTA games. Not a one. Oh, Jonathan, if you weren't here, you might not have seen it, but I can't do a movie night this weekend because I'm going to my brother's college graduation, so no stream this weekend.
All
Sorry.
citizens are welcome in the Imperial Palace, at least on the first 2 floors.
San Andreas is the most iconic one for sure. For a while, the PS2 ones were like too archaic for me to play, so I didn't play until the remakes came out. And even though, you know, they lost a little bit of their charm and don't have as much music, the ways that they fix the controls, like I tried to play Vice City during quarantine and I just couldn't do it because the controls were so bad. And the fact that like when you died in a mission, you had to like you respawned so far away from where the mission started. It's like,
Palace, at least on the
I played 4. I played GTA 4 really late because what is happening? I played GTA 4 really late. I didn't play it until 2021. But by the time I played it, like, there's something very charming about GTA 4 because of when it came out. The fact that it came out in 2008 means that the game feels like 2008. Like, you're using flip phones and the internet browsers look like 2008, and they're talking about like the housing crisis. Then you turn on the radio and Flashing Lights by Kanye West comes on. Like, just driving around New York listening to 2008 music is like, you know, it's fun. It's great. Oh, am I supposed to sneak into the basement? Okay.
Please show your respect for the...
We're putting on our invisibility clothes now. Let's put on our invisibility clothes. And we're gonna put on, anybody in the chat not been to Florida before? I feel like if you want to play GTA 6, you have to visit Florida first to fully understand GTA 6. See, GTA Grand Theft Auto 4 was the big one when I was in school, but my mom,
Imperial Palace by keeping
for me, like I played video games, but I could only play E-rated games. My mom did not allow us to play non-E-rated games because I was the oldest child. By the time my youngest brother, like he got Grand Theft Auto 5 when he was like in middle school. Because my mom didn't care anymore. No, he got it in elementary school because my mom didn't care anymore at that point. She was like, yeah, buy whatever, it doesn't matter. Whoa. The door to the old way in the Imperial sewers is now open. Oh. He didn't see me. Yeah, Jacksonville's close enough. The new GTA is going to be in Miami, but it's also going to be Miami and like the surrounding Florida area. It's just so crazy to me to hear people talk about semesters. Like, dude, I haven't done a math problem since 2015. And I cheated in that class. And if y'all ever cheat in school and get away with it, because I did. I cheated in math class. I can say that now. Doesn't matter. I cheated in math class. I cheated in every math class I ever took. I had a method. And I got caught. I got too cocky and I got caught in my last math class I ever took, and the teacher didn't do anything because he didn't have proof, or maybe he was trying not to ruin my life. I was always bad at math, and I'm really glad I don't have to do it. You got GTA Vice City as a. My parents used to do that. They used to reward us with video games for doing They used to reward us with video games for doing certain things. One of the first the first I ever got was Sonic. My mom gave me and my siblings a copy of Sonic Heroes because we did soccer practice.
All visitors
Or
to
we
the
played
Imperial Palace
soccer. I don't remember. Hey, that was my first Sonic. I have a soft spot for Sonic Heroes. If they ever remastered Sonic Heroes, I would buy it immediately. That was my first Sonic. Wait, was it my first Sonic? Maybe Sonic Advance... No, Sonic Advance 3 on the Game Boy was my first Sonic.
Citizen.
Sonic Heroes was my second Sonic. Yeah, Jade. Mine was Sonic Advance 3, but, you know. Dude, they should re-release those. What are we doing? Do a Sonic Advance collection. Put it on PlayStation with trophy support. Yeah, Sonic Unleashed. I played Sonic Unleashed as a kid, but I replayed it like 2021. I guess I replayed it like 4 years ago-ish, and Sonic Unleashed gets really hard at the end. And also really insufferable, because you're like, I do not... Like, the levels, like... Do the Werehog levels, and they have Sonic Unleashed, like, each level takes like 20 minutes to finish. Like, it's ridiculous. Yeah, that was the one where Sonic is a furry. But it's also I use music from those games, from Sonic Unleashed, a lot. I actually had one person complain once, or I had one person who tried to accuse me of being racist once, because in my Amelia Perez video, I used a Sonic Unleashed song for the background of a Mexico scene, and I guess the song was in the like Egypt level. I didn't know which level was which from that soundtrack. I just used whatever song I thought sounded fitting, but someone in the comments tried to accuse me of being racist for that, and I was like, I didn't know which song was which. Yeah, that was people on YouTube comments are crazy. I had people in my hot chick video. I had like, when I say people, I mean like two or three, but very loud in the comments who were trying to accuse me of being racist for posting the hot chick video during Black History Month. Again, just bizarre behavior from people on the internet. Can I not go through there? I guess I can't go through there. Yeah, Sonic and the Secret Rings. Have y'all played Sonic X Shadow Generations? And Sonic Frontiers. Sonic Frontiers, I recently played Sonic Frontiers and then Shadow Generations. Sonic Frontiers because I had never played it. That game was not Sonic Frontiers was fun for the first few hours, and then once you realize like, oh, this is the whole game, this is it. And then when you start getting to like the boss fights and realize like how unfinished a lot of them are. The biggest letdown for Sonic Frontiers is that all the levels, like, it's like, oh, we're just reusing assets from Sonic Generations still. Like, you're still just gonna reuse Sonic Generations assets for the first, like, for every single level in the game. Like, they didn't even use it in a good way. It's like, oh, we're going to chemical plant again. It's like, why? There's no reason for this. Shadow Generations was great, though. I had a great time with Shadow Generations. My point is, both of those games have a jukebox where you can listen to you can listen to songs from different Sonic games. You can just pick what song you want to play for each level, and they have music from Sonic and the Secret Rings in the game. Yeah, they did that on purpose. They were trying to destroy that tag. Same reason why the They/Them, the horror movie, was just a psyop by Peacock, so that movie pops up when you search the pronouns. Do I know what YouTube counts as a view? Puppet, I think you might be right. I actually don't know because YouTube has changed it before. I don't know if they've changed it again at all recently, but... Okay, I feel like I'm supposed to go through there, but I cannot fit. Cannot fit at all. Thank you, Puppet. Appreciate you. I feel like I'm supposed to go through here, but this chain is blocking my way. Unknown, they count those differently. I know because, like, when I've clicked on my own video more than once, it showed multiple views. The fuck? Okay, hold on, I gotta look this up, because how come I not? Am I doing this wrong? Or what's going on here? Huh? Oh, okay. I think I know what I'm doing wrong. I should go this way. I mean, Jonathan, here's what you gotta do. Look up the list of the most famous movies, most popular movies ever made, and just watch one of those that you haven't seen before. Why are there vampires everywhere? Get out of here! The flow was so nice. I was too distracted when I watched it. I want to need to watch it again on like mushrooms or something, where I can like really focus on it. Puppet, that is exactly how I've watched so many movies. See, when I watched all those movies during quarantine, I wasn't just watching movies. I was also getting every single trophy in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. If you've ever played Assassin's Creed Odyssey, you know that is insane work. Okay, so, and this is something I got better at when I was older. Certain movies I would have to be locked in for. Oh, I contract vampirism. Shit, I don't want to do that. Let me just reload this. Thank you, Phantom. I try to be unserious. I used to be locked in when I was back when I was your age. I had to be more locked in. But something snapped in me during college where I was just like, hey, I do not need to pay 100% attention to every episode. It started with TV shows. TV shows are easier because they're much more script focused. So, they're much more script focused. So, TV shows are usually easier because you're listening to the dialogue more. Movies, it has to be like, if a movie is really visually interesting, I usually need to be locked in for it. Versus like a movie that's really talky. I also can't do it with every game. It has to be a game where I can turn the sound all the way down and it's just like mindless, kinda. That's why I have, if you look at my PlayStation account, I have every single trophy in every Lego game. Because Lego games are like perfect for that sort of thing. I also like Dynasty Warriors games as a background game. I'll tell you what I don't like as a background game. Any Souls-like game. That shit's not possible. Thank you. I try to give advice. But yeah, that's in college. It was so. What happened for me in college was my freshman year. I was like, I'm gonna watch Breaking Bad because I had never seen it, and I was like, that's amazing. But it took me so many months to watch. And then I started The Sopranos, and it got to a certain point in The Sopranos, like 3 seasons in, where I was like, every episode is an hour long. I'm never gonna finish this. So I started watching The Sopranos while playing. Shit, I don't remember what I was playing at the time. Fallout 4, maybe? Well, I was playing Fallout 4 or whatever, and I was like, oh, I can do this. I can do this. So for a while, I was trying to watch TV always while playing games, and it was like, no, because then there's a certain level you're not enjoying it like you should. Jeez, leave me alone. Um, so now it's like there's certain games that I lock in for, and certain movies that I lock in for. But for the most part, stop hitting me, sir. Oh my gosh. I just don't want to get turned into a vampire. It's a pain in the ass to undo. Where's my, like, potion of... Uh, no, that's... Oh, just die. See, I made the mistake. And, you know what? Unknown. I'm gonna tell you this right now because you're young. Wait until you're a little older to watch The Sopranos because I watched it when I was 18 and I did not appreciate it, especially because I watched it right after Breaking Bad. And The Sopranos is not Breaking Bad. They are they're crime dramas, but they are very different shows. And I didn't fully appreciate The Sopranos when I watched it. I was also completely unfamiliar with the memes. You know, a lot of the memes didn't even exist yet. So I need to watch The Sopranos again now that I'm older because I know I would appreciate it more. But when I watched it when I was 18, I did not appreciate The Sopranos. Oh my freaking gosh! How do I undo this? Do I have a potion of cure disease on me? Probably not, because I'm woefully unprepared. Oh, I do. I have 3. Alright, well, I'm gonna take this guy out first. Get out of here, you dick. Stop turning me into a vampire. So, The Sopranos is... And it's been years since I've watched it. It's been a while, but it's... Breaking Bad is a much more nail-biting, anxious, like, on the edge of your seat, like constantly these characters are fucked, you know, it's like everything's going to shit in every episode. The Sopranos is much slower, much more focused on, like, family drama and family dynamics. There are, like, action scenes, and there is, like, exciting stuff that happens, but in general, it's much more... See, yeah, that too is, like, it has a lot of really funny moments in it. But it's a much slower paced show. Like, the season, as it goes on, it gets a little more... But especially early in the show, it's like... Especially coming from someone who watched Breaking Bad first, it was like... Alright, so when are they gonna... You know, when are they gonna get into a fight? When are they gonna start shooting stuff? Like, when's it gonna get crazy? And it... Yeah, so that's... It's a much slower show. Who ate all the gabagool? No more gabagool for you, Tony. The doctor says it's bad for you. Where do I go? I am lost. Oh, don't even get me. I just rewatched Devil Wears Prada, and then immediately went to the theater to go see that new sequel. Y'all, that sequel is bad. Everyone who's giving it good reviews, I don't think has watched the original movie in a while. Because when you compare the original movie to this sequel, it's like, oh, this is like not good. I mean, The Sopranos was so slow at a certain point that was why I started watching TV while playing video games, because it was like every episode was like an hour long, and there's episodes where like nothing happens really. To me, the most insufferable episode of The Sopranos was the one about Columbus Day, because the whole episode is like Tony Jr. is like, yo, I think it's messed up what Christopher Columbus did. And then Tony's like, Christopher Columbus was a great Italian man. You're not going to disrespect a great Italian man in my house. And that's like the whole episode. It's like 60 minutes of that. My favorite episode of The Sopranos is, I can't spoil it for you. My favorite episode of The Sopranos is the one where a certain important animal character dies, and Tony gets really mad about it. Oh yeah, no, The Sopranos. I mean, these are literally mafia men. You see them kill people. It's like you're not supposed to, like, you know. They're tragic crime figures. Tragic. Whatever. How the freaking heck do I get over there? I do not know the way.
Where are you?
I'm right here. Yeah. I could do without the, there's a really rough episode of The Sopranos where the therapist gets sexually assaulted and then spends the whole episode having a dilemma of whether or not to tell Tony about it, because she knows that if she tells Tony, he'll go kill the guy. And like the concept of the episode, I think is good, but we didn't need to see the actual assault scene. You know, I get it was like 2002 or whatever, and it was more, I guess, acceptable to show that, but it's really gratuitous to watch it now. It's like this is not really necessary. Dude, I'm gonna go see the Amazing Digital Circus finale in theaters. Alright, I'm lost. I'm lost. I'm gonna go look up how to do this. Oh, that's why my computer... I was like, why is my computer's like battery draining so fast? It's because I still have Final Cut Pro open. That is a good idea. Though, from the title alone, you wouldn't be able to figure it out. I have to get guys named Freddy to watch Freddy Got Fingered. I got a diabolical idea for a video. I made BBWs watch Shallow Hal. Or, I made BBWs watch Norbit, the Eddie Murphy movie where he plays Norbit and then he plays a Rasputia. It's this big lady that keeps trying to fuck Norbit. Check out Norbit. If y'all haven't seen Norbit, go look up Norbit water slide scene. And then come back to the stream and tell me about what you just saw. Ugh, this is ridiculous. My computer's also being so slow. Like, just load the freaking video, please. I get it, you're low on battery. Ugh, me too. Don't complain about it. Wow, this is ridiculously unhelpful. This video just skips whole parts of the... Did nobody else get lost in this part? Why is it so hard to find a guide on how to get through these stupid sewers? Open door to southeast tunnel. No. Okay, so I went the wrong way again. This is getting annoying, everybody. This is getting a little bit really annoying. Oh, I still have invisibility. That's because I still have invisibility gear on. The sword isn't invisible, I'm invisible. See? I'm trying to be sneaky. Okay, so what are we trying to do here? Huh? Huh? Um... Mm, okay. So, I guess I go this way. Man, being a gamer is hard work. Being a gamer is hard work, y'all. Okay, where am I? Okay, that's a dead end. Right? That's a dead end? That's a dead end. Your White Chicks launch point. Is that the first time you saw White Chicks was in the middle of a state campground? That's iconic. There was a period of time where PlayStation had they're like PlayStation Sony rewards points, and you could earn some by getting trophies in games. And then that only was around for like a year before they realized that some people got a lot of trophies, so they took that away. You can't do that anymore. What? So that's the market. Wait, what? Do I have to go through the market sewers? No. Or maybe. Well, I can't fit in that doorway anyway. So I guess no. Let me try to find a guide. I'm looking at a guide trying to figure out what I'm doing wrong here. Are you kidding me? Crap. Oblivion can't fit sewer chains. I knew it. So the problem with trying to stream this game is that there's a glitch where the longer you play in any one session, your character will get bigger. Like, you'll just grow. So I think I have gone and made myself too tall to fit in the area I'm trying to get into. And the only way to fix it is to totally load out of it. It's like totally quit the game completely and then load it back up again. Which I can't do on stream because on PlayStation, you do that on stream, it closes the stream. So, but look, see, I'm supposed to go through here. I literally can't fit. I cannot fit. I'm too big. This glitch has been cursing me this entire playthrough. This has happened in like every stream, and most of the time it's fine. But then sometimes you get to things like this where it's like, oh, I have to quit the game. I can't do this. I can't even get in here. So yeah, I'm just too big. So I'm gonna come do this quest later. I'm just gonna come back to this quest later. And I'm gonna go work on something else instead for a while. Figure out how to get out of here. Yeah, I mean, Unknown, I've learned a lot from making videos on my channel. The early 2000s movies, like, a lot of them were accidentally woke. Like, the video I just made about Juana Man is, like, perfect proof of that. Like, that movie could have so easily been a lot more transphobic, and yet it wasn't. There's one called Sorority Boys, also from 2002. That's like that. Become bigger than Rasputia. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna switch out of my invisibility clothes, because I'm just gonna do this quest later. Dun, dun, dun. Ooh, what is my favorite video game? That's tough. I don't have any one answer, because I played so many video games. You gotta narrow it down. Ask me what my favorite... Like, give me a genre. Or give me, like, a console. I gotta narrow it down a little bit. Alright, I guess I was doing, hold on a sec. Favorite Xbox 360 game? Oh, Viva Pinata. I'm still like, hey, Microsoft, if you are gonna just start putting Xbox games on PlayStation, could you please put Viva Pinata? I'm the only one who wants it, but give me the Viva Pinata, please, thanks. Favorite shooter? Ooh. Hmm. Favorite shooter gameplay wise? Doom 2016. Favorite shooter. Favorite third-person shooter is the Uncharted series. Love the Uncharted games. And by extension, the 2013 Tomb Raider game too. Favorite video game that other people dislike, but you. I was talking about it earlier. Sonic Heroes. My first big 3D Sonic game. I don't care. See? Viva Pinata, they've like never like remastered it or anything, and it's like, just I want it. Let me have it. Okay, so hold on. I'm still trying to do the Fighters Guild quests too, but where even are the Fighters Guild quests? Okay, what were the Fighters Guild quests? How far did I get? Wait, were those Fighters Guild? Oh yeah, they were. Okay. Alright, I got up to Den of Thieves. What's after Den of Thieves? Oh, wait, is that... These might not be in any... Favorite visual novel? Danganronpa. If you can count that. If you count that, debatable if that counts, but it counts to me. Which one? The whole series, the whole trilogy. I like them all equally. Okay, so I guess I just never accepted past Den of Thieves, so I guess I gotta go to Anvil? So I'm going to Anvil. Am I stupid? Where's Anvil? Is it over? Oh, it's over here. Duh. Let's go. Anvil. Go to Chettable. I'm doing the, yeah, I didn't finish the Fighters Guild quest in Anvil yet. So...
Greetings, Bosmer.
What's going on with you?
A pleasure
No,
seeing you.
not you. Where's the... probably up after... Company offices, maybe? Where is the man I'm looking for? Oh, these aren't in proper order. Duh. Okay. No, I'm supposed to go to Coral. Wait, what did you ask?
Morning.
I heard you know how to move in light armor.
Survival. I haven't played a lot of survival games, actually. I really haven't played, like, any survival games, actually, now that I think about it. I can't recall any that I've played. Outside of, like... No, actually, no, I don't... survival, that's one genre I just don't play. So... Lane, if you're just joining me, I was trying to do the ultimate heist quest, but I'm too big to fit in the doorway, so I'm gonna go do other stuff. Don't Starve Together looks good.
I sing your praises.
I don't know, survival genre never really...
A coin for an old beggar?
I don't know, I don't like to be too stressed out when I play games, and survival games are just not... not relaxing to me. They just don't... they seem too stressful. Okay, where's Fighters Guild? Fighters Guild. That's the Mages Guild. Oh, it's over by the tree. Okay. If I could make a movie with unlimited funds, what would it be about? To be honest, no, I've never thought about that. My joke answer is live-action Ratatouille. But my real answer is, I don't know. I've never really thought about it. I have an idea for a TV show, for like a comedy show, but I don't have an idea for a movie.
Good afternoon. Good day. I'm sorry. Yes, I've heard of them. She's you too.
Well met. Just do your job.
Where? Who am I supposed to talk to?
I don't have anything for you right now. Speak with Azan or Grokash, or perhaps... Bye.
Okay, so where are they? I was just at the other place and he wasn't there.
Well met.
What's going
Hello
on
there.
with you?
I guess I gotta just go speak to... I'll try the guy in Chadenhall.
Imperial goods. The land of the altar.
I'm loving this Q&A y'all are doing. I'd love one person dead or alive to have lunch with. David Lynch. He was such a quirky man.
Hello there.
I just want to listen to him talk. You didn't have to listen to me. I just want to hear. I just want to hear him speak about nonsense for a
How
while.
goes it?
Karl Marx. Oh yeah. Karl Marx. Right, where is Fighters Guild in this town? Massive, massive quantities. Dream job. I want to be I would love to. I'd love to run a successful TV sitcom. I gotta follow that Quinta Brunson career path and get my own mockumentary sitcom that becomes a hit and earns me Emmy Awards. Okay, Fighters Guild? Hello? Where are you? Oh, it's right there. Okay, so when I was in high school, I was in
An old war veteran.
marching band in Texas. And I've thought this since I was in high school. The concept of a mockumentary sitcom that takes place with a shitty high school marching band in Texas, everyone I knew in that band was a character, and the adults especially were huge characters. The band was run by this guy who was shaped like Danny DeVito, but had severe anger management issues. And it was him, and I've talked about this before in other live streams, like, he came up with the weirdest ideas for shows. And somehow we would get to, like, the state championships with his weird-ass ideas. Like, my junior year, I talked about this in my last stream, my junior year, we did a show that was a combination of Beethoven and My Immortal by Evanescence. And he had, like, freshmen wheeling doors around on wheels. And he was like, oh, it's a metaphor for life and death. Like, this shit is so wacky. It would make a great sitcom. And that's not to mention all, like, little things that would happen. Like, there's just so much opportunity for, like, high school kids in band. And I think if I was to set it, I would make it a period piece, so to speak, and set it in, like, specifically, like, 2012 era. Because it would be that much funnier to me if these kids were doing all this shit with, like, iPhone 4s and, you know, talking about, you know, Coney 2012 and shit. Like, I would just love... And it was, like, the dynamics of the adults were so funny, because they would fight and argue, like, in front of us kids. All the time. The assistant band director, the, like, second in command, was this guy who went to the same high school, grew up, went to the same high school, went to a college nearby, graduated college, and went straight back to teaching at the same high school. The high school marching band was his entire life, and everyone could tell that he was jealous of the short little angry man with anger management issues. Like, he was jealous that that guy was the head band director and he wasn't. It was so obvious.
I've got another contract for you, meat.
And then the third band director, like third in command, switched multiple times when I was in school. My freshman year, it was this old man who the head director actively tried to get fired because he hated him. So he threw the lowest band under the bus and purposely made us perform bad at a Christmas concert so he could get this other guy fired. And then he was replaced by this flaming gay guy, like one of the gayest men ever invented. And he would try to pretend like he wasn't gay. Because some kids tried to approach him about starting trying to start a gay straight alliance, and he was like, "What? No, what? Ew, no, absolutely not, no, never." And it's like, buddy, you are the gayest man at this public high school in Sugar Land, Texas. I don't know who you think you're fooling here. Like, he wore the tightest shirts, the tightest button-up shirts, had the, you know what I'm talking about. We had him for 2 years, and then my senior year, he was replaced by this girl named Leslie, I forget what her last name is. It was Leslie. She was a very Leslie, but she came from college. She was like freshly graduated from college, and she displayed her sorority paddle in the window of her office. She made us dance. She came up with a morning stretch routine to Uptown Funk, which says a lot. That was a new song back then. She came up with a morning stretch routine to Uptown Funk, but she only came up with one stretch routine. So we had to do the same stretch routine to Uptown Funk every single morning for like 3 months straight. So you can hear me the way I'm talking about it. Like, this would make a great TV show. It's so funny. It was always so funny.
This guild.
I have a whole list on my phone of like stories from when I was in band. There's so many stories. I remember there was one kid. Kids would like challenge each other to weird shit. I was connected. I wasn't part of it, but I was connected with they were called the loading crew, and it was the kids who had to load and unload the truck at every football game and stuff. And they had special privileges because they got to go hang out in the truck during the game when everyone else was stuck in the stadium. And I just remember one time, like, one of the kids bet another one he couldn't take a shit in a Gatorade bottle. And he did it, but while he was shitting, the second band director came out and was like, "Oh, does anyone know where Steven is?" And he was like actively trying to shit in a Gatorade bottle, and all the other kids had to cover for him. And then he came out of the truck. He's like, "Guys, I did it. And then the guy was like, the band director was walking back, so this kid just like quickly took the Gatorade bottle and like kicked it down a storm drain. The shit-filled Gatorade bottle. It's stuff like that, you know. There was another time where it was a senior, it was a high school senior. His name was like Umit. This was in like 2013, 2014. But we had like our, he was a tuba player, and we had our last meal for the season, and it was burritos from Freebird's Burritos. And he thought it would be really funny to take the half-eaten burrito and just throw it in a tuba. And that was the last football game of the year. So those tubas were locked up and put in a closet for like 10 months. So there was this decaying, nasty burrito in a tuba. And then in like preparing for the next year in like May, the director was like, "All right, let's pull the instruments out. Let's pull them out." And like with everyone around, with the whole class around, he cracked open the tuba, and immediately when it opened, it was like something died. It smelled like a dead body. It smelled like a dead rat, and he thought it wasn't. He was like, did a rat die in there? He was like, but then someone remembered, no, it was this kid who already graduated. He threw a burrito in there. And so the director, he just threw out the whole tuba. He was like, "We can't salvage this. We just have to throw it out."
It's from Vienna Amelian at the Water's Edge settlement. You
All right, I gotta go do this
your
quiz.
carcass to that settlement, meat.
Don't call me meat. It's rude. I don't even get me. I got so many stories. What else? One time, some kids got too rowdy, and we had pizza, and one of the kids threw pizza, and somehow it got stuck to the wall in the band locker room. And everyone's just hanging out, eating. And the guy comes in. He's so angry. His like face is bright red. And he's like, "I just went to the locker room and I saw pizza on the walls of the band hall. What is wrong with you people? You're just acting like it's banana time in the monkey house." And he used to say that a lot. Banana time in the monkey house. You just act like it's banana time in the monkey house in here. One of his favorite, he tried his best not to swear in front of kids, but he would swear in front of kids. It happened all the time. He had anger management issues. One time, many times he would be like, one of his favorite catchphrases was, "I need you to be artistic, not autistic." And he just got away with saying that. He just got away with saying that. That's part of why Whiplash is in my Letterboxd top 4, because J.K. Simmons in Whiplash reminds me so much of my high school band director. I also want to paint a picture for you. This guy was obsessed with Star Wars and Star Trek. His office was full of memorabilia from both Star Wars and Star Trek. He loved them both. And my sophomore year, we did a Star Trek. This was the best marching band show we did. We did a Star Trek themed show. If you want to see it, look up Clements High School Marching Band 2013. We did a Star Trek themed show. Where the band was all Borg, we were all cyborgs, and the color guard was all Star Trek, like Fleet Command. And during the course of the show, we slowly put the masks on the color guard to turn them into cyborg. The masks were just like really cheap costume masks that they like glued an LED light to, but
hello, you must be
that
from
was
the
cool.
Fighters Guild. I'm glad you're here. I need your help to repay a debt.
Yeah, we were the Borg. Okay, you want me to link to this? I'll link to it right now. Clements marching band. Let's see. This video should still be up. Yes, it's still up. There, I linked to it. Go nuts. Go watch Go watch that. Was I the Borg Queen? No. I was a saxophone player.
I'm afraid.
And not even a good one.
Gone. Dragged from our house in the night. A great deal. They were buried with my grand. Are you certain? I can't tell you. I'm so grateful.
Did we talk a lot with orchestra and choir? I did not. They were a mysterious entity to me. I had a lot of friends in theater, though. I knew a lot of theater kids, and I got invited to the theater parties, you know. Thank you, Pyro. It was banana time in the monkey house. Here, I'll tell y'all more stories from when I was in marching band. Oh my gosh, okay. There was this kid in y'all want to hear a story? There was this kid in my band who I'm not gonna say his name. He had a very like kind of white trash kind of name. Problem child since day one. Freshman year, he got kicked out of a football game because he saw a mouse outside the stadium and somehow picked it up with his bare hands and put it in a Gatorade bottle and then walked around the band showing he like had a mouse in a Gatorade bottle, and the director saw him and like kicked him out. No, but my story, like, he was my year. So when we were seniors, one time he stole a kid's wallet. He stole another kid's wallet, and the kid caught him, and he was like, "Give me back my wallet." He's like, "Okay, fine, I'll give you back your wallet. Come, I'll give you back your wallet in the school parking lot after school." So he goes, and this guy was jacking off on his wallet. Like, he approached his car, and the guy had his dick out and was jerking off on his wallet. Like, right in front of him. This kid would later go on to he graduated, and then he worked at a car dealership for a while, and then he was on Facebook being like, I joined the army, I'm gonna be in the army, I joined the US Army, proud US Army, proud member of the US Army. He broke his leg in basic training and was sent home and never never got any further than that. I think he went immediately to working at back at a car dealership again, a used car dealership. As far as I know, that's where he still is. I haven't checked his Facebook in many years. Let me, you know what? I'll look him up right now. See if he's still selling cars.
You need to finish out the contract with Vienna Amelian in Water's Edge. What's the status?
Yeah, doesn't post a lot. I guess he did some rodeo stuff. His entire Facebook has been scrubbed. There's no information about him at all. But his profile photo is like him on a bull, but it's like a very kind of not good photo, so I think it only happened one time.
Paid her debt off yourself, did you? Not gonna get rich that way, meat. You're due for advance.
Yay, I'm a protector.
I've been told to send you to...
Alright, I gotta go to Coral. I'm sorry, Sar. How's your cross-stitch going, though? What are you cross-stitching? Tell me about your cross-stitch. My, y'all are gonna love this. The video I'm working on right now, about they/them. One of the non-binary people in the video is knitting, like, the entire recording. It's really funny. Just casually, like, knitting the whole time. Oh, Silksong pattern. Silksong... I tried to stream Silksong. Y'all remember, I tried to stream Silksong last year. That game was way too hard to stream. Silksong is the hardest game I have played in probably ever. I think Silksong is the hardest game I've ever beaten.
You look like a bright one.
No, actually, one time in high school, I beat Ninja Gaiden 1. It took me, like, a whole day of just consistent playing to do that. I'd never do it again. Silksong is the hardest modern game I've beaten. And I got, like, the final boss, like, completed the bestiary and everything. I beat all the optional bosses, and Silksong was hard. Oh, Puppet. Puppet. Okay, so I was like 15, and I was like, you know what I want to do today? It was like a random Sunday. I was like, I want to beat one of the hardest games ever. And then from like noon to midnight, I played Ninja Gaiden and beat it. I think the last level of Ninja Gaiden alone took me like 6 hours. I was insane. I would never do that again. I don't know what I was on that day. Oh yeah, no, Unknown, like Silksong was so hard, I was like, screw it, guides. I looked up guides immediately. Like anytime anything like Bile Water happened, I was like, there has to be something I can do. And there always was something to make it a little bit easier. Which Ninja Gaiden? The first one. And I have a photo on my phone from that year of like the end screen for that game. NES. The first Ninja Gaiden.
I've got another job for you. Slightly off the record. You'll be going on a mission with Varanus Daunton. Yes, the Guildmaster's son. Have you heard? Someone desecrate... You're to accompany him and make sure he succeeds. Velena coddles the boy too much. Velena Don, if you're smart, time's wasting.
It's a good one, Puppet.
You're a fit one. Been running a lot?
The last time I ever went to a Chuck E. Cheese, I beat Metal Slug 6.
What is it? You've got duties to attend. His mother's been holding and not... Time's wasting.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I don't even... it's like PTSD now. I don't even remember which bosses gave me the most trouble. They all gave me trouble. I suffered through all of them. Ew, look at my PlayStation account. Look at my PlayStation account. I'll send it again. I don't care. Look. Silk Song. Where is it? Silk Song. I got every trophy except for 2 of them for like the alternate endings. And I didn't complete the game in under 5 hours and didn't achieve 100% game completion and finish the game under 30 hours. That's ridiculous. I'm good. I don't need to do that. Finish the game in under 5 hours? Excuse me? How much longer will this go for? I mean, Pyro, these are just chill streams. I go for however long I feel. I'll probably stream for another like half an hour, though. I still have to make myself dinner and stuff.
Greetings, guildmate. A mission? Well, of course. I'm sure we can do this. Oh, I'm prepared. It must be an... Yes, I'm sure I'm with you.
I'm sure the Elder Council will find some way to hold the Empire together. At least the Oblivion invasions.
You look like a bright one.
Are there are there like major glitches to like sequence break in Silksong? Because how is 49 minutes even possible without like major sequence breaking? Oh, I talked about it a bit. You want me to talk about it some more? I'll talk about it some more. Anybody in chat see Devil Wears Prada 2, the new one? I was just saying this earlier. People who are giving it good reviews, I think haven't watched the original in a very long time. I don't think anyone in the chat. It's brand new, but yeah, you don't need to see the sequel in theaters. If you really want to see it, you can wait until it's like it was not good. Not a good movie. All right.
Let's get this over.
Yeah, that makes sense. Also, dang, unknown. I mean, I think I was better at video games when I was a teenager, so I think I got worse over time. How did I come up with my channel name? My middle name is Ava. And making your name a YouTube name a pun on your name is has always been in fashion. Gotta get Shrek. So it's just a pun on my middle name. But then I realized saying I am evasive is funny. So it just kind of stuck. I think that's the same for anyone who doesn't use their real name on YouTube. Get up.
He's got to be in here.
He's
I'm
fine.
with you.
Oh shit. With an E, Eva. Oh, homework. I don't miss that at all. Bye. Oh, buddy. I'm glad that he can't be killed because this guy is incompetent. Look at the way he's laying. Get up, dude. What is this? This isn't yoga. This is Skyrim. Just kidding, it's Oblivion. Oh shit. Oh shit. Alright. Alright. Alright, okay, alright. Ava. This man is gay? Yeah,
We
absolutely.
must find Gautis Previa.
This guy is gay. His grinder is a sight to behold. The guy I'm traveling with in this mission, look at him.
We must find Gautis Previa. He must be here somewhere. I'm with you.
This guy has a crazy grinder profile, you have no idea. Oh, I mean, worse reviews, that's also true. That is also completely true. It also was a clever way of me avoiding talking about myself too much, because by using a name like evasive, people just assume that I'm not going to talk about myself too much. Not that I have anything super... I mean, I do have stuff I could say. I could get personal. My apparel is broken. I guess I gotta fix my apparel. Oh wait, he's confirmed gay character? I was just kidding. He's actually like... He's for real gay? That is awesome. What is happening? We should now return. So why would it try to lead me out the other way? That's stupid.
You look like a bright one.
How are you today? You're back. Dead. I suppose that's it then. Odd that there weren't creatures around the body, though. I'll pay Danton for his contract, and I've got this for you. Good work getting him back in one piece. I'm going to need you to find Maglir again. Wish I knew what happened. He hasn't reported to the client at all. Stop staring at me. Let's get to work.
What's this about?
What's this about? I don't know. What is this about? Go to Breville. Go to Breville. Wow, thank you, Phantom. We were good because the director had anger management issues and would scream at children to get them to do what he wanted them to do. Again, you ever seen Whiplash? It's like that. It had its fun points though. It was kind of like mutual suffering.
What? Maglir? I think I've seen him. Try in the Lonely Suitor Lodge. Enough talk.
Prey approaches. Both the new Fighters Guild recruits got...
Any friend of Martin's is a friend. Goodbye.
It was funny. It was even funny back then because the man was shaped like Danny DeVito. Like, you just couldn't take him that seriously.
Well met.
Good afternoon.
You again? Defaulted? That all you talk about? I'm Blackwood Company now. Plenty of work, the pay is good, and I don't have Orain on my back all the time. Look, I know that you covered from me before, so I'll give you this. Talk to Ariari at the Major's
I don't know why it
Guild
made me laugh so much.
After this, we're done.
Did we have any slightly cruel nicknames? We just called him by his first name a lot, Daniel. We called him Gway. It was a play on his last name. Yeah, Maglier's face. Look at his face. Look at him. Short little. I don't know what's so funny about his face. His face is funny to me.
Anvil is all... You're
Prey
wasting your
approaches.
time.
Yes. Clear built like Danny DeVito, yeah. He had like a kind of high-pitched voice too, to the point where when I first joined band, I thought he might be gay. And then he brought his wife around, and no, I realized no, he's very much not gay. He had 2 daughters, and he instilled such great values in them. I think both of his daughters became high school band directors. He used to post on Facebook. He used to post pictures of steaks that he was grilling on Facebook. That man loved a steak.
How are you?
Fantastic.
You were an award-winning
Thanks
band
for
in high school,
asking.
but your generation
The
brought
Mages Guild
shame
has
and
been attacked
mediocrity.
by necromancers. This proves
No
they
such thing
can't
in
be
my band.
trusted.
Not when we had a director who
That's
screamed at
terrible.
children.
No doubt.
What's
It's
the
about
news from the
time
other
someone
parts
from
of
the
Tamriel?
Fighters Guild showed up. I've got work for you to do. I need imp gall for my research. I need imp gall for my studies. You might check Robbers Glen Cave. Doesn't look like... I'll be waiting right here.
Greetings, High Elf.
Ha-
But he would the way he would be like, you guys need to understand that I work my ass off for you and you don't appreciate it. Everyone here works so hard so that you can be great and you don't listen to us and you goof off and we suffer for it. That was kind of like what his voice sounded like. Oh. Oh, why are there so many? Why did I just spawn in the middle of a pack of minotaurs? He did kind of sound like Charlie. I once recorded a sample of his voice, actually. For posterity, because I wanted to make sure I didn't forget what his voice sounded like. But it wasn't a clip of him yelling, it was just him talking. So not nearly as exciting. I wish I'd gotten a recording of him yelling, but we were all too scared of him to do that, even secretly. Ugh. Leave me alone! Maglier's face! Alright, get out of here. Go away. Bye. My apparel is broken. Why is my apparel always broken? Charlie. You know, I will say, Charlie Day was good casting for Luigi. Chris Pratt was not good casting for Mario, but Charlie Day was good casting for Luigi. Oh yeah, you did. Thank you. Also, thank you for doing all the repair hammer stuff. It has made this a lot easier. I appreciate you. Time to go. Excuse me. Your brain is rotted. Why is your first thought not Charlie Bucket from Willy Wonka? Riddle me that one, liberals. Famous last words. Very famous last words.
You've got a real bounce to you.
Thank you, Elaine. I didn't even realize I was there.
What? Well, you've got it. Next time, on time.
Yeah, Charlie X is a much better option.
You look like a shrewd businessman. You have the
Why is it so hard to get blood out of sheets? I don't know why. I don't know anything about fabric science, but I do know that, you probably should have washed them as soon as it happened.
What's the story on... What is it? I can't believe we lost another to that bunch. Here's your payment for completion of the contract. They weren't always a threat. Small scale. After a mission in Blackmarsh, they set up shop in Leowin. Your service to the guild has not gone unnoticed.
I'm a defender.
I've got something for you, but... later.
Sorry, I'm just like coughing directly in the microphone. I'm worried. There's like a not a what is it? Hantavirus? Not that. But whatever the little disease everyone's catching these days that's going around.
What exactly do you require of me?
Sure, the Fighters Guild raided a family tomb, but they did it for a family member. What's wrong with that?
Good, you're here. I've been looking into them. Heard some Good question. I've heard stories, but nothing I can prove is true. Maybe they've got a mage working with them. All I know for sure is that they'll accept any contract, and they'll do anything to complete it. And they don't care who gets in the way.
No, not monkeypox.
Velena's gotten tentative since the Blackheart mission.
Earlier in the stream, we were talking about
getting us
hantavirus,
killed.
which is the new
But
virus.
we're just getting killed
the new
a
hot
little bit at
virus
a
going
time.
around.
That mission was the start of it. That was when Vitellis was killed. We were contracted by a wizard, Argoth. I went in there with 20 men. I left with 5. I snooped around. Apparently, they completed that contract for us. I went in there with 20 good men. I can't believe that bunch finished the job. There's more. Argoth, he's dead.
Wait,
the
let me explain
artifact
to it.
gone. Sounds like a setup. Maybe they made a deal with Blackheart. I don't know. But I'll find out.
I can't clap any faster than that.
Now we find out what really happened. And we let it be known. I can't order. We leave as soon as you're ready. We need... Let's go.
Let's go. Okay, we would go, but honestly, y'all, it's getting a little... This is the worst quest. Alright, I'll save it for next time. I'm getting tired. I still gotta make my dinner. I'm gonna make some pasta and stuff. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Thank you all for joining me for Oblivion and Stream and Chill. Thank you for joining me for Oblivion and Chill. I will not be able to stream this next week because I will still be in Arizona.
A coin for an old beggar?
Yeah, I'll give you a coin, but
so
then I gotta end the stream.
Blessings
There you go.
of Anu.
Gave him a coin. I'm gonna wrap this up here. Have a good night, y'all. Yeah, I'll do my best. Sunscreen and hats and water and sunglasses. I'll do the whole works. All right. Let me just save. Cause I don't think I saved this whole stream. Oops. All right. Bye. Good night.